What's going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another episode of FS22 with your boy CJFARMS. Guys and girls, I do apologize. It's been so long since we posted a video. Life just keeps me super busy. It's been a few months. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know that for Big Flats, Texas, we had to quit the map. I did get a chance to sell everything on the map, which gave us around, I think, $10 million or $11 million, something like that, after we sold everything in our savings. So that brings us to a total of almost, I think, $20 million in our savings, a little over that maybe. But we've started a new map today, and we're going to be on this map. Most of you know this map by FS19. This map was actually a DLC on FS19. And this is Erlengrat, ladies and gentlemen. One of my all-time favorite maps on FS22. I love this map. I loved it on FS19, and I love it on here. Today, we're going to take a tour around the map. We might do some work, I don't know yet. But let's start over here at the main part of the farm. So right here, we've got some equipment going on, and don't pay attention to the money, guys. I do have to adjust that, so we'll be playing we'll be playing fair. But right here, guys, we've got our harvester right here for our beets, our sugar beets, carrots, parsnips, red beets, and potatoes right here. This does it all. We've got our trailer here for our crop, and we've got our lime and fertilizer spreader here. Over here, we have got our silo. Now, there's two things I still got to put down, and that's going to be the silo displays, because they did bring those over to FS22, and I'm so excited they did, because I love the silo displays. I love them in FS19, and they're going to be great here as well. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, is our silo bunker for our cattle, which are right over there behind that workshop. And then we've got our seed tank here, our seed storage, our multi-fruit grain silo made by 82 Studio that holds literally everything, or that dispenses literally everything. This right here is our solid fertilizer tank. So over here is going to be where our slurry is made, right there. And then over here, guys, is our workshop. This is our diesel tank right there. And then if we go on around here, we've got this. Now, the only thing I kept from this map, I sold everything else except for 2 tractors. There was only 2 tractors on the map that I kept. I got rid of everything else because I like better equipment. I don't like the old equipment. But we kept this tractor right here just because I love the old look. So we kept that one. And then over here, we've got our cattle. We've got a telehandler. We've got our milk trailer. We've still got to feed our animals here. And over here, we did put down some chickens. I'm not sure. I can't remember how many chickens we got. We got 332 chickens, and let me see how many cattle we have. We have 15 cattle. All right, so now over here, we've got a few tractors that we got. Now, this is one of the other ones I kept from the Erlengrat map itself. Now, one of the things I love about this tractor is it has the all-wheel steering like that, but the beacons are absolutely awesome. I love those beacons. So we've got that tractor, and then over here, we've got a Fendt tractor right here. Man, this thing is going crazy. Let me slow down a little bit. We got our Fendt 1050 Vario right here. This is a nice tractor. And then we got our water trailer right there. Over here, we've got a New Holland. And now, for those that don't know, we actually have a new mod for the game. I can't remember if it's a mod or if it was part of the update. But we do have new tractor sounds. So when you get inside the tractors, did y'all see that? You get inside the tractors and you start them up. They've got a very unique tractor sound. Very unique. Like if we start up the Fendt, same thing. See, that's got its own sound. I love that they finally did that. I was wondering when Giants was going to bring some custom tractor sounds to the game, and they finally did it. See, they all have their own sound. It's pretty awesome. All right, so let's hop out of that. And now we're going to head on down to the lower part of the farm. So let's speed up a little bit here, and let's go into flight mode. Now, down here, we've got a lot of our field equipment, like our baler, cultivator, mulcher, our roller. And then over here, we've got our bell wrapper, our bell loaders. Over here, we've got our grass cutting equipment, our mower, loading wagon, tedder, and our windrower. Now, as far as fields go, the fields that we own are going to be 18, 19, and 20. Now, on 18, we've got corn growing. On 19, I believe we've got sugar beets growing. We got sugar beets growing here. And then over here, we've got a field full of wheat that is ready to be harvested. So the first thing we're going to do, that's it for the map, guys. I mean, I could take y'all downtown, but I think the majority of you have probably seen this map. This is downtown right down here. Let's speed up a little bit so y'all can see downtown real quick, and then we'll get to working. One of my favorite things about this map is this church right here. I absolutely love this church. I just think it sets the map off. I really love it. The only sad thing about this is because nobody is going to church anymore. Not a lot of people are. So that is the sad reality of it. So let's get back to the main farm. All right. And don't forget, guys, that we are live streaming on CJFARMS Mondays and Tuesdays at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time every week. All right. So let's pull over here. Let's hook up to our fertilizer sprayer. Now, the wheat does not need to be fertilized. We can fertilize it if we want to. It's already got fertilizer in it, actually. Okay. I thought I emptied that out. So let's go ahead and take this down here. And once we get in there, guys, I'm going to fix my money, and I'm going to bring you guys back into the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're coming up on the fields right here. We're going to start by fertilizing this cornfield. So let's get our tractor around. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I hope you guys are happy and where you want to be in life, and that you are in a consistent prayer with God or some kind of meditation, as it's always going to do that. Stay in prayer, guys. Always stay in prayer. Put God first, and I promise you life will be a lot easier. It always will be. God is always looking over us. God's promise to us is that he will never leave nor forsake us. And God keeps his promises. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start fertilizing this field. I'm super excited about doing this map here with you guys. I'm not sure how many videos I'll be able to post a week because, as you guys know, I do have dialysis during the week, and that's on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have to go for 3.5 hours at a time. Not only does it take up a lot of my time, and not only is it like a 45-minute drive there and a 45-minute drive home, but it does make me really tired. Like, you know, you can imagine going to dialysis or going through something like that. And the way the process works is I actually have a line inside of my chest. And what they do, because my kidneys don't work, is they will clean my blood. The machine will take my blood out of my body, out of one line, and it feeds it back to the other after being cleaned. Okay, so I might have already fertilized this. Yeah, I think I did. So let's go over here to the sugar beets. I believe it's what it was. Was it sugar beets or carrots? Was it carrots over this field? I cannot remember. But you imagine how tired that would make you getting your blood drained, you know, twice a week. Yeah, these are sugar beets. Getting your blood drained twice a week, getting it clean, putting it back in your body, plus then taking all the excess fluid off your body because, you know, when your kidneys don't work, you don't urinate, and your kidneys are not filtering anything out of your body. So it does, on top of it keeping me busy, guys, it does wear me out. So it's whatever chance I get, guys, I do try to catch up on some sleep. And I wish it weren't like that, guys, but it just is. And, you know, you just got to roll with it, man. No matter what's going on in your life, you have to roll with it, and you got to keep going. You got to stay positive. And you just can't let anything get you down, no matter what you're going through, man. Just remember, no matter what you're going through, somebody's always got it way worse than you do. Always. It's always like that. So it looks like we need to fertilize this field here. We're going to get it done. But what I was saying, guys, is I don't know how many videos I'll be able to put out a week or whatever, but I will try to do my best on putting at least one out a week. With that said, we're going to be starting here on the Erlengrat map. I don't know why it keeps doing it. That's weird. But we start here on the Erlengrat map, guys. I'm super excited about this, and I think this field has already been fertilized too. So let's go ahead and fold this up. We got to put down our silo displays. I do have to do that real quick. So let's go into the store. Let's go to construction. And let's go around this way right here. And we want to put our silo displays. We want to put one on each side, right? So if I can get this controller right. Let me see where they would be at the silo displays. Right here they are. These are the silo displays. So let's see. Yeah, these are the ones we want. So you got the tall, wide ones. Then you got the skinny, short ones like this. But the best ones to get, in my personal opinion, are the wide ones, the big wide ones right here. So let's scroll down. If we can get a good shot in here, man. If I can get in here and see it. All right, so we need to turn it, and we want to put it about right. Gosh, I really need to be able to see that. It's so hard to see it, man. It's so hard to get in there because of the collision. Okay, I'm glad I turned it around because that would have been the wrong way. That would have been the wrong way. We're going to put one there. And then we're going to put one right over here in about the same area. About right there. All right, so we got that. Got our silo displays in. My favorite trailer that I use to feed my animals with, which is going to be this Rudolph trailer right here. This is one of my favorites to use. We're going to do Michelin tires. And we do want to have the lubricating grease, and we got to buy a bunch of that stuff and oil as well for our vehicles. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead and purchase that. As you guys notice, I did fix the money to $500,000. So that'll give us plenty of money to feed our animals and all that. This should be plenty. I would think that would be plenty of money to feed our animals and everything that we got to do. So, all right, let's hop back in. And let's back up to this trailer. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate y'all being here. We're going to have a lot of fun on the Erlengrat map. And as you guys know, we usually spend about 30 days on a map. Okay, there we go. Just trying to figure out how to get that lid off. We usually spend about 30 days on a map, and then we'll leave, 20 to 30 days on a map, and then we'll take off and go somewhere else. But I don't know. Erlengrat is a pretty awesome map, man. I really dig it. So, all right, so we're going to be feeding our cattle. So let's go to the menu. Let's go to our animals. And we need to feed our chickens and our cattle. So we'll feed the chickens first because they just require grain, which is wheat. So let's go ahead and get some wheat in here. And we'll go over and feed the chickens. Now, it's probably going to take quite a bit of wheat. And you guys see how it eats the money up when you buy food for your animals or anything you get out of that silo. It charges you. That's why I like that silo, because it doesn't just give it to you for free. That seems to be a little unrealistic in my opinion. But I like the fact that it dispenses anything that you want, literally anything on the game that you need. It's right there in that multi-fruit silo. But not only does it give it to you, but it also charges you. So that's a good thing. All right, so let's pull up here and let's feed our chickens. You got to be right in that trigger, man. There we go. All right, guys. There we go. Dale Rogers coming through. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Dale, for subbing just as I'm doing a video. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that, man. Dale, welcome to the CJFARMS community, man. All right, so that's all they needed. That's all they needed. That was it. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we'll put the rest of this in the silo. We don't want to waste it. I mean, I could go to my ease development controls and empty it out, but there we go. We'll just dump the rest of that in the silo. Now, as it's dumping in there, you guys are going to see it pop up. There's nothing on here until you put things in there. See that? So once we put like corn, barley, canola, beets, sugar beets, the sugar beets and stuff will go down in the root crop storage. But anything else, any other kind of crop we put in here, it'll pop up when you put it in there. So that's why it's not showing right now, is because there's none of that in there. All right, let's go ahead and take this over here. We're going to park I got to figure out where to park this trailer at. And now we have a mod in the game where we actually have baby animals. So if you guys see some baby chicks, flopping around, or some baby cattle walking around, then you'll know why, because we have that mod installed. I believe it's a mod. All right, so that's literally all they needed. That's all they needed. All right, so they could use more total mix. Well, no, they can't. All right, guys and girls, so we are loaded up in the harvester. Let's go ahead and get this down. That's how I like to harvest. I notice some people harvest up like that, but I like mine all the way down. All righty, now let's make sure our straw swath is not on. Now, usually on these types of harvesters, the tailboard on the back, if your straw swath is enabled, it will do just like that. It'll change positions. So I believe that is down is disabled and up is disabled. So, all right, let's go ahead. Sometimes I still have to use that help window, guys. I've been playing this game for a long time, since FS15. And I've memorized a vast majority of these controls, but sometimes I still got to have that help window. Like for my straw swath, I always want to double check that my straw swath is off if I'm not using it. Because the worst thing you can do is, if you're not using straw swath, is to have it activated. All right, we got to get over just a little bit more for that wheat. Let's drop this down. And here we go, guys. Our very first harvest on the farm. Is that with the speed unlocked, or? Okay, no, that's with the speed unlocked. I don't want to do it with the speed unlocked. All right, guys. Got to get that stuff on the field though. That's good fertilizer. That's exactly what that's for. I was wondering why my header wasn't coming up. I didn't have it selected. All right, let's get on this field here. If you guys notice, there is some weeds there, but I do have weeds turned off. I never have wanted to deal with weeds. I don't like them. That's just my personal preference. I don't like dealing with them, just like I don't like dealing with fieldstone. I don't like messing with fieldstone. This harvester is traveling. Now, if you guys want a good harvester recommendation, this is the one right here, the John Deere X9 1100. Awesome harvester, holds a ton of crop, and it gets the job done for sure. It really does. Come on, spray it on there. Get it on there. Got to cover that field, man. All right, let's spin it around here. Just remember, guys, FS25 is dropping on November 12th. So if you've not pre-ordered it yet, make sure you go pre-order it, guys. I will try to link that in the pinned comments for you. So if you want to pre-order FS25, you can do that by clicking the link in the pinned comments. I'll put it there. It's easier for people to access it there. Now, if you want my personal advice on that, on which one to order, I recommend getting the premium edition or whatever it is, like the expensive edition. You can get the $60, but then you're going to have to pay for all your DLCs as they come out. If you get the $89 I think it's the premium edition is what they call it. If you get that edition, then you will get the Friends Pass, and that means that any DLC that comes out within that first year, you will get them. You will get those DLCs. So opposed to paying $60 and having to pay for each DLC, which is usually around 15 to 20 bucks per DLC, you can pay the extra. You can pay the extra 30 bucks and get all the DLCs as they come out. So I recommend getting the premium edition, guys, or whatever it's called, but it's the $89 edition, and that is the one I recommend that you get. Again, I will link that in the pinned comments, and you guys can check that out on Steam. I believe you can get it on Steam and Epics, I think. I'm not sure about Epics, but I know for a fact you can get it on Steam. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode here on Erlengrat. This is day one on Erlengrat, guys. Many, many more days to go, guys. Bear with me as I do try to post as much content as I possibly can. Again, I sincerely apologize. It's been so long since we've done a video over here, and it's been about 3 months. If you guys look at the last video, it's been about 3 months. With that said, everyone, have an amazing day. And until next time, as always, guys and girls, this is CJFARMS. And one crop at a time, we are helping America grow. I will see you all in the next video.